Okay, right? So, how to remember essential and non-essential amino acids? I gave the trick also. What is the trick for here to remember the essential amino acids? VIP Halmi double T. VIP Halmi double T. Once again, V means valine, I means isoleucine. Okay, P means phenylalanine, histidine. A means arginine. L means lysine. You know the yellow? L stands for leucine. Me, methionine. T, threonine. T, tryptophan. So yesterday I sent these notes also. Keep in front of you. Check it all. Okay, Nama. Keep in front of you all yesterday notes. Just check it. Mark the whatever essential amino acids, whatever non-essential amino acids. Okay, dear students. Non-essential amino acids trickeno. Triple G catapas. 3G catapas. 3G is first G. What is the first G? Glycine. You know the glutamic acid, glutamine, cysteine. A means alanine. T means tyrosine. A means aspartic acid. P means proline. A stands for asparagine. S serine. Okay, so very simple trick to remember, dear students. Okay, so last year 2019 question they have given the question. Which of the following is the non-essential amino acids? 2019 NEET question. Which of the following is non-essential amino acids? They have given the options. So they have given valine options. Look at here. First one is they have given valine. So B. So second option they have given alanine. Alanine. So third option leucine. Fourth option lysine they have given. Lysine. Out of four, which is a non-essential amino acid? Just identify this. Valine, alanine, leucine, lysine. What is non-essential amino acid? Is alanine. Howda? Alanine. So it is a 2019 question. NEET, dear students. NEET 2019. If you remember this trick, you can track the answer easily. You can answer very easily, dear students. Okay, to NEET 2019 question, how they ask the question? Which is the non-essential amino acid? They have given these four options: valine, alanine, lysine, lysine. Leucine, lysine, essential amino acid. This essential, valine essential, leucine essential, lysine essential. Alanine, alanine come under the non-essential. Okay, so PUC 1 mark question. So 2 marks question, dear students. In the PUC they have asked 2 marks question. What is 2 mark question? How they ask? What are the essential amino acid? Give an example. What are the non-essential amino acid? Give an example. Essential andre the amino acid which cannot be prepared in our body. So these amino acids must be supplied through dietary food. But as a non-essential amino acids can be prepared in our body. Need not to take through the food. Could you understand, these students all? Right? Shall I have this one? Okay. So now let us see. Today class we are going to discuss all these, dear students. So just now we have completed. Essential amino acids over. Okay. Non-essential amino acids we have completed. Okay. Now what we are going to discuss based on number of NH2 and COOH groups. Based on number of NH2 and COH group. Next concept properties of amino acid. Deuterion andre ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, structure of proteins. How is the structure of proteins? What is the peptide linkage or peptide bond? Classification of proteins also we have to discuss based on the shape and structure. So all these points, all these concepts now today we will discuss, dear students. Okay, right? Shall I start from onwards? Based on number of NH2 and COH groups, amino acids can be classified into 3 types. What are they? Let us see, dear students. Based on number of NH2 and COH groups, amino acids can be classified into how many types? 3 types. What are they? Number one, neutral ಏನಮ್ಮ neutral amino acid ಏನು based on is it visible based on number of NH2 groups and COH group based on number of NH2 and COH groups. Amino acids can be classified into three types. What are they? Number one, neutral amino acids. Inama neutral amino acids. Neutral amino acids in this number of NH2 groups and COH groups. Number of NH2 groups and CH2 groups, COH groups are same. Equal number of NH2 groups and COH groups are present within the molecule. Equal number. Example of that. Let us see, dear students. Glycine. Best example is glycine. The formula of the glycine is NH2O CH COOH. Just I wrote R, but in this instead of the R and by making glycine, you write here H. That is the glycine. So in this, how many NH2s, how many COH groups are there? Only one NH2, only one COH is there. Andre equal number of NH2s, equal number of COHs are there. Therefore, this amino acid glycine is a neutral amino acid. Not only glycine, dear students, alanine also. Minama alanine. Alanine, what is the difference between glycine and alanine? Here hydrogen is there. But in alanine, you should write CH3. What is the formula? NH2 CH COOH. Remember you should write here CH3. Dear students, Advaita. So in this also one NH2, one COOH. Both equal number of amine groups and carboxylic acid groups are there. Therefore, alanine and glycine are neutral amino acids. Okay, basic NH2 group and acidic COH groups are equal in these amino acids. Please remember, dear students. Now let us see here. Second one is acidic amino acids. You know what? Acidic amino acids. Acidic amino acids. What are the acidic amino acids? Acidic groups should be more than basic groups. What is the acid group in this? COH is the acid group. What is the basic group in this? NH2 is the basic group. If number of COH groups are more than compared to the NH2 group, then the amino acid is known as acidic amino acid. When do we calculate acidic amino acid? Whenever number of COH groups should be more than NH2 groups. Best example, dear students. Example only glutamic acid. Glutamic acid. In glutamic acid structure, the two COH groups are there. Just let us see here. NH2, okay, CH COOH. It is a common function group. Here remember CH2 COOH. Propanoic acid, 3-carbon carboxylic acid. Adike idenama glutamic acid. In this glutamic acid, how many COH groups are? Look at here. Here one COH group is there. Here one COH group is there. But NH2 group is only one. Adike acidic amino acid. Number of acid groups are more than basic group. Number of acidic function groups are more than basic functional group. Therefore, it has acidic amino acid. Not only this, dear students, aspartic acid also. Do you know aspartic acid? Aspartic acid. What is the formula of aspartic acid? It is 3-carboxylic acid. Alindeno 2-carboxylic acid. Andre em barbeku NH2 CH COOH. Illeno CH2 COOH. Ethanoic acid. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು COH groups are? 2 COH groups. One NH2 group. One NH2 group. So that it is also a acidic amino acid. If out of 20 amino acids, if you check the amino acids, which amino acid has more COH group, that come under the acidic amino acids. Just I gave here 2 example, dear students. Okay now, please remember all. Not only glutamic acid, glutamine also, asparagine also. So all those also come under the acidic amino acids. Now let us see the basic amino acids. Basic amino acid. Basic amino acid, and we can expect the answer. Basic amino acids exactly refers to the acidic amino acids. Means in acidic amino acid, number of COH group, number of acidic groups are more, number of acidic functional groups are more, but when it comes to the basic amino acids, number of basic functional group more, number of basic functional group are more. What are the basic functional group, dear students? Here NH2 is the basic functional group. Here NH2 is the basic functional group. That means number of NH2 groups are more than COH groups. Number of NH2 groups are more than COH groups. Let us see, dear students, here. In this case, a best example for this, lysine. Lysine. In lysine, only 2 NH2 groups are there. How many NH2 groups? 2 NH2 groups. Let us see here. I am writing NH2 CH COOH. In CH2 4 CH2s are there. So at this 4 after 4 CH2 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು NH2 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ how many NH2 groups are there ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ? Here one NH2 group is there. Here also one NH2 group is there. 2 NH2 groups there. How many NH2 groups are there? 2 NH2 groups. That means number of basic groups are more than acidic groups. Therefore, lysine is a basic amino acid. Lysine is a basic amino acid. Not only lysine, dear students. Not only lysine, arginine also basic amino acid. If you check the list, keep in front of you that amino acids, which amino acid has more number of NH2 group, that is basic amino acid. More number of COH groups ಆಯ್ತು ಅದೇನು acidic amino acid. Remember, dear students. Yes, equal number of NH2 COH group ಆಯ್ತು ಅದೇನು neutral amino acids. Okay now? So I hope that this is clear to you all, dear students. Right? So what we have discussed right now, these amino acids we have discussed. Based on number of NH2 and COH groups, amino acids are 3 types: neutral, acidic, and basic amino acids. Okay, right? Shall I discuss? Next one, properties of amino acids. Now we are going to discuss properties of amino acids. What are the properties of amino acid? What are the properties of amino acid? Amino acid contains both acidic functional group and basic functional group. How do you know? Right? Dear students, properties of amino acid. Properties of amino acid. Dear students, when it comes to the properties of amino acids are colorless, crystalline, colorless, crystalline, solid substance. Solid substance. Colorless, crystalline, solid substance. And so amino acids has high melting point, high melting and boiling point. Amino acid has MP and not member of parliament, melting point, right? Let us see, dear students. Amino acids can soluble in water, soluble in water. So these amino acids behave like salt. ಏನಮ್ಮ like salt ಏನು sir amino acid group amino acid having the NH2 and COH group but they behave as a salt rather than completely amines or completely carboxylic acids. Sir, amino acid having the NH2 group, they behave as a completely amines. Don't say like this. You may also say, sir, amino acid having COH groups, they may behave completely carboxylic acid. Don't say like this, dear students. Okay, you can say amino acid behave like salt. Ekandre amino acid, what is the functional group of amino acid, dear students? The NH2 ಏನಮ್ಮ NH2 CH C double bond OH. C double bond OH ಅಂದ್ರೆ COH. Don't get confusion. Okay? C double bond OH ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಮ್ಮ COOH. Look at here, simple I wrote here R group. It is a general formula of amino acid. General formula of amino acid. Sir, why amino acid act as salt? Behave like salt. Ekandre amino acids contains both acid functional group and basic functional group. Acidic functional group and basic functional group. Here nitrogen having lone pair ada. It can donate the lone pair of electrons. A carboxylic acid can donate the proton. Adike ideno proton donor enamma acid. Lone pair acceptor eno sorry. Proton acceptor or lone pair donor eno base. Ideno Lewis base, dear students. Ideno proton donor Bronsted acid. So that it is a acid, it is a proton donor. Ideno lone pair donor. Lone pair donor eno Lewis base. Lone pair donor eno Lewis base. Lone pair proton donor eno Bronsted acid. That means amino acid contains acidic functional group and basic functional group. Dear students, remember here. Also, why does it act as a salt, dear students? Dear students, whenever amino acids dissolve in the water, what will happen andre the acidic proton, this acidic carboxylic acid can lost the one proton. Acidic carboxylic acid lost the proton, can donate the proton to whom? To whom can donate? A lone pair of nitrogen having lone pair. Here it is having two lone pair, two electrons. So ಏನಾಯಿತು this proton, look at it, dear friends. This proton combined attached to the nitrogen. Andre this COOH giving the proton, donating the proton to whom? This basic NH2 group. This basic NH2 group, this lone pair ada. This lone pair yaar kottide, it can fuse to the this proton. So that how does it form, dear students? Look at here, I am writing. NH2 H2. Where is the duster? Okay, n barbeku. Just look at here, I will write here, dear students. H2N single bond CH. Okay, here you know C double bond OO. Dear students, which is the more electronegative atom? Hydrogen or oxygen? Oxygen is more electronegative. Hydrogen is less electronegative. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? Oxygen minus hydrogen plus. Hydrogen has plus charge. Okay, will not this H plus comes to the comes and attack on the nitrogen. So that remember here minus charge bandu on the oxygen. On the oxygen ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ನೀವು? You should write on the minus. Now look at it, dear students. This hydrogen atom attached to this nitrogen. So that the nitrogen I am writing like this. Hence on the nitrogen atom plus charge bandu because it loses the electrons, lone pair of electrons. Therefore on the nitrogen exists plus charge. So look at it, dear students. If you see this molecule, plus is there and minus is there. Within the molecule two charges are there. Within the molecule one plus charge is there, one minus charge is there. It is a dipolar. Di equals to 2. Polar and charges. two charges are there. They know dipolar molecule. It is a dipolar molecule. How does it form the dipolar molecule? Let us see, dear students. Amino acid, acidic carboxylic acid can lose proton, whereas a basic NH2 group accept proton to form dipolar ion. This dipolar ion can be called as Victor ion. Yenamma? Victor ion. Very, very important. So in the previously they have asked the question. Write the Victor ionic structure of amino acid. One more question, dear students. This structure you should write in the exam. Previous question is okay. This structure you may also write. How will you write this one? NH3 NO CH single bond CO minus ileno R. So ileno CH3 is it visible clearly, dear students? H2 NH3 CH COH. Look at it. So eradu same. You may also write this structure or this structure, but on the nitrogen level plus. Okay, right? So in this G and 2, Victor 2 ion. So it is a dipolar ion, Victor ion. Tomorrow may ask that question, dear students. What is a Victor ion? How does it form? How does it form, dear students? Let's see here. The amino acid, the acidic carboxylic acid can lose proton, and basic amino acid can accept to the proton to form dipolar ion. This is to dipolar ion. This dipolar ion is known as Victor ion. Amita, Arthaita, Victor ion. Clear? Dear students, so look at here. I don't have Victor ion. Victor ion completed Arthaita. Amino acid properties we have discussed. Look at here, dear students. This Victor ion, even though it has positive and negative charge, it is neutral. It is neutral, but it is having positive and negative charge. Dear students, because of presence of the positive and negative charge, do you know NaCl having Na plus Cl minus? In that also having positive and negative charge. In this also having positive and negative charge. NaCl enamma salt. Deuterium also salt. Amino acid also salt. I hope that you got the clarity. Okay, right? So deuterium andre the molecule within the molecule having the both two charges, positive and negative charge. If the molecule which has both positive and negative charge within the molecule is known as deuterium. Best example, amino acids. Amino acids in water exist in the deuterionic form. So it is a neutral, dear students, even though it has present the positive and negative charge, but it behaves as an amphoteric in nature also, dear students. Amphoteric nature. Sir, what is the amphoteric? Amphoteric andre the molecule or the ion which can react with both acids and bases. The acids, they can react with acids and bases. The molecule or ion which react with acids as well as base also, then the molecular ion is known as amphoteric ion. Amphoteric molecule. So this deuterium is also a amphoteric. And deuterium can react with acid as well as base. So I will show you, dear students, how does it react with acid and bases. So let up. So in the exam you should write this equation just now as I write. Okay, dear students. First I am writing here deuterionic form H3N plus CHRCOH. So I would like to tell you one thing. Previously they have asked one question. Write the deuterionic form of glycine. Write the deuterionic form of glycine. So running out of time. Oh, sorry. Is it visible clearly to you all? Is it visible amma clearly? Okay with you, right? So in the amines deuterionic form, how to write the glycine deuterion instead of the high R group, just to write H. Adeno glycine deuterionic form, dear students, right? So I'm going to show the reaction of it is deuterion. Deuterion react with the acid. Acid will be, look at it, dear students. Acid will provide H plus ions. Acid will provide H plus ions. Just a moment. Time almost net to slow ಆಗಿತ್ತು. Okay, right? So acid will give the H plus ions, dear students. Okay, so that here CO minus and NH3 plus. It is H plus. H plus attack to whom? CO minus attack agda. Otherwise NH3 plus attack agda. This H plus ion attached to the this minus charge. Okay, ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? NH3 plus CH R minus CO minus ಬರಬೇಡ, COH ಬರಬೇಕು. ಏಕೆಂದ್ರೆ in acid medium ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Acids will provide the H plus ions. Deuterion react with acids gives the ಏನಮ್ಮ which cation overall is a cation. Nitrogen having the pledge charge, so that it is a cation, dear students. Okay now, right? So whenever deuterion amino acid dissolve in the acids, deuterion dissolve in the acid, it can form the cation. Remember ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ what is the pH of the acid? It is less than 7. At less than 7 pH, when pH less than 7, amino acids form the cation. In case more than 7 ಅಂದ್ರೆ basic medium ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೆ OH minus ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, so dear students, instead of this, if I use the, look at it, dear students, I am writing here to this, what we are going to add here, same deuterion, to the deuterion I am going to add OH minus. If you add the OH minus pH more than 7, so here NH3 plus the OH minus can take the H plus ion from the NH3 plus. It will be converted into H2NCH COO minus R. It is the anion. Okay, andre in basic medium, dear students, remember in basic medium, so it can form the anion. In acidic medium, it can form the cation. Okay, this is approved, dear students, for the deuterion. Please remember, all of you. Okay, right? So you may explain the question in NEET or CET or JEE Mains, this one. Okay, in acidic medium they can form the cation. In basic medium they can form anions. Okay, acidic medium they will provide H plus ion, basic medium they will provide OH minus. In acidic medium pH is less than 7, in basic medium pH is more than 7. Okay, I hope that this is clear to you all, dear students. Right, shall I up? So we have completed deuterion and properties of amino acids. Now we are going to discuss optical activity. Very simple. So it is a previous question, dear students. Which is the optical inactive amino acid? What is the optical inactive amino acid? You know already, I think, dear students. Optical activity andre the molecule, if the molecule rotate the plane polarized light either clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise rotation, is known as optical active molecule. The molecule should have the molecule can be called as optical active molecule. When molecule can be called as optical active molecule? If the molecule having the chiral center, chiral center. Let's see, dear students, except glycine, NH2CH. So there is no, I will write down NH2CH COOH. COOH. This H I wrote down. Here I wrote R. This is a normal amino acid formula. General amino acid formula. In the note, all four groups are different. here NH2, here hydrogen, here COH, here R group. If four groups are different, then the carbon, then the center can be called as chiral center or asymmetric center. Chiral center or asymmetric center. Please remember, dear students, this chiral center, this asymmetric center, because of presence of chiral center, this molecule shows the optical activity. But in case of glycine, instead of the hydrogen, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು hydrogen adare. If I take the glycine, it is an exception, dear students, very important. One more question they have asked previously. So what is the optically inactive molecule? Glycine is the optically inactive molecule. Ekandre in the glycine, this carbon having both the hydrogens are same. It is not a chiral center. It cannot rotate the plane polarized light either clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೇನು optical inactive molecule, dear students. It is a optical inactive. It is not a active. It is optical inactive molecule. Which is the optical inactive among the 20 amino acid? Which is the optical inactive amino acid? Glycine is the optical inactive amino acid. Ekandre in glycine alli the carbon having the both same hydrogen atoms. It is not a chiral center. Glycine doesn't have chiral center. Simple end per week in exam alli glycine is optically inactive molecule because it doesn't have chiral center. Hence it cannot rotate the plane polarized light. Enough. Are you understanding that, dear students? Okay, right. Let us see here. So optical active over, optical active completed. Next, let us see the structure of proteins. Structure of proteins. You know, dear students, already you know, I think proteins are polymer of polypeptides. Already we have learned about this also. Proteins are polymer of polypeptides. Polymer of polypeptides. Structure of proteins. Structure of proteins. Now we are going to discuss. We are discussing this one. Structure of proteins. Let us see here. Structure of protein. Proteins, you know already. You read that proteins are polymer of polypeptides. Polypeptides. Sir, what are the polypeptides? Actually, what is a peptide andre enu? Poly andre many you know already, but peptide andre enu? So first let us discuss the peptide andre enu. Okay. So in these proteins contains the large number of polypeptide chains. Those polypeptide chains, each polypeptide chain has amino acid, dear students. Those amino acid linked with the peptide linkage or peptide bond. What is a peptide bond? You have to know what is peptide bond. Let us see, dear students, let us discuss peptide bond. Very important. Peptide bond or linkage. Peptide bond or linkage. So what is the peptide linkage or what is the peptide bond? The bond, peptide bond chemically is a amide bond. Amide is very simple, dear students. The bond between NH and C double bond. The bond between this NH and C double bond is amide bond. Amide bond, or it is also known as when we are discussing proteins or amino acid, you can say peptide bond. But when we are discussing carboxylic acid amides, you can say amide. Okay, now you can call it as amide. In the peptide bond. Amide bond peptide bond, dear students.